On this edition of City Focus, the City of Valdosta celebrates Georgia Cities Week. See highlights of Main Street's newest event, Makers Market. The Valdosta Fire Department goes through Hazmat Training. There's still time to get your applications in for the Historic Preservation Awards. Neighborhood Development honors National Community Development Week, and we have Eli Williams and Wendy Coulson in to give us a small preview of the Brown Bag Lunch Concert Series. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. Welcome to City Focus. I'm Marcus McConico, the Media Coordinator for the City of Valdosta. This is the 8th episode of City Focus in 2019. City Focus is your source for what's happening within your government. These are the most important topics that are happening in the city. During the second weekend in April, Valdosta Main Street began its newest event, Makers Market.
Today I am here at the Makers Market with my booth. It is called Rummage, Vintage, and Beyond. I have vintage items, clothing, decor, collectibles, pop culture stuff. I have vinyl records. I also have succulents, plants that I'm selling.
Jess says the event is great for creators to sell their creations without having a storefront.
A Makers Market is really cool because it's a way to get together with the community and local just vendors, artists, creators, makers. I am interested in opening another vintage shop. I had one years ago, and to me this is sort of like a test the waters, see the reception, see if people are interested. So it's sort of a trial run for me also.
The event is an evolution from the old farm days, and with the expansion, vendors hope that it brings more people on the second Saturday for the next couple of months.
It's very important to attract customers. You really want a full house, like you want as many vendors as you can possibly get. So having 30 vendors surrounding the courthouse is, that's going to attract more customers because they know there's more to choose from.
For more information, contact Valdosta Main Street.
The Valdosta Fire Department is constantly training and is currently training all firefighters in hazardous waste situations.
It's a hazmat drill that we like to do throughout the year, several different drills with training in hazmat, just so we're proficient with the use of the tools and actually litigating the problem and all that. We threw the guys some curveballs today. We'll be doing 6 trainings through 3 shift days. We're doing 4-hour drills in the morning and 4-hour drills in the afternoon for 3 shifts.
We're working on just our basic hazmat response. So what we would do if we got a call that turned out to involve hazardous materials, how we would keep ourselves safe and how we would keep the community safe.
O'Barron appreciates the department for providing quality training to each member of the department.
My job is to see what we have inside and report back to our safety and our science teams so they can decide what evacuation measures we need to take and what measures we need to take to resolve the situation. So my job is to be the eyes and just let them know everything that's going on so they can make the best choices. We have great instructors here and people with lots of years of experience, and luckily we all work in our crews together on a shiftly basis. So we know each other really well, and in this department we're lucky enough to get to train with everyone else. So we all know how to work together and it all just kind of falls into place.
There are many situations in our area where firefighters can use this specific training.
With I-75 out here and the different manufacturers that we have in this community, the different compounds and chemicals that are traveling up and down I-75 alone makes it near impossible to be able to train for every single scenario. The basics are basically the same. The fundamentals. Football players always do the fundamentals. We do the fundamentals and then we throw in some of the specialized details with the training. So if you have the fundamentals down, the rest of the stuff should fall into place.
For more information, contact the Valdosta Fire Department. May is just around the corner, and with it comes the 11th annual Valdosta People's Choice Photo Contest.
The Turner Center for the Arts has partnered again with the City of Valdosta for the 11th annual photo contest. So get those photos out that you've taken in the last 2 years, or go out and take some really beautiful pictures of not just our city, but our county. So this year we're actually opening up to the county, so you can take it as far as your eyes can see in this area. So capture the beauty of where we live and where we work, where we play in photograph, and submit it to the photo contest. You can get more information at valdostacity.com.
Deadline for submissions is May 15th. Photos and applications can be submitted to valdostacity.com. For any questions, contact Public Information. The month of May is Historic Preservation Month, and yet again, the City of Valdosta is honoring those who are dedicated to the historic architecture of the city.
The Historic Preservation Awards are given every year by the Historic Preservation Commission of the City of Valdosta, and the Preservation Awards are given in the month of May for the celebration of National Historic Preservation Month, which is always in May of every year. This year's theme is This Place Matters. The theme has been the same for a number of years, but it just harkens back to the fact that our buildings are irreplaceable and that they have to be important to us and matter to us, and we have to take care of them and treasure those buildings.
Buildings across Valdosta are historically preserved. However, downtown Valdosta is the main hub for history.
Preservation of the historic core of Valdosta is extremely important. It is our identity. It is more or less the face of the body, and it is what people think about when they say, I'm from Valdosta.
Historic Preservation Month is almost here, and the deadline for submissions is quickly approaching.
April 30th is the deadline for the Historic Preservation Awards. They're due into my office, and we do have a judging committee, and the competition is competitive. So we definitely need people to submit their applications before the deadline, and they need to be complete.
For more information, contact Historic Preservation at 229-259-3563. The City of Valdosta's neighborhood development is always finding ways to improve the city, and a new piece of technology has helped them save time and money.
With these tablets that our city marshals are using, it helps increase their time in the field, meaning that they don't have to spend a lot of time in the office trying to go on the computer and look up stuff. With these tablets, they can come to the field, they can pull up the property, get the correct parcel number, the correct address, take a picture on the tablet, and they can send all that information to the back to our person so they can send the notices out to the citizens. So the tablets have just increased their ability to be in the field.
City marshals will benefit greatly from the new tablets, as it allows them to become more involved with the community.
In short, this allows our marshals to be out educating our citizens more. They're out in the public, they can meet more people, they're visible, they're a whole lot more visible, they can find more violations, they can take in more complaints, they can schedule an appointment pretty much on the same day if you call them to come out and look at a violation or something that you think needs our attention.
With the new tablets, city marshals can spend more time educating citizens, but also handle problem areas faster.
Guys out in the field all the time, stuff like grass that's overgrown, they're going to catch it because they're out there patrolling and looking all the time. As you can see, like this grass right here, it's overgrown. This was actually posted 2 weeks ago. It actually goes to court on Monday, and at that time we'll have the judge give us an abatement order. So we'll cut this property, we'll actually lien the property, and also send the owner a bill for whatever it costs us to cut it.
For more information, contact the City Marshal's office at 229-259-3554. As a part of Georgia Cities Week, City of Valdosta employees were honored at the 2019 Annual Employee Luncheon. The event allows workers from across the city to be recognized for their hard work and dedication.
The City of Valdosta officials, they came out, you know, serving us food, drinks. As you can hear the music in the background, we got VHS jazz band performing. They did a great job today. As employees, we want to feel appreciated, and by them doing this, they showing they appreciate us a lot, and that they appreciate the hard work we put in and day out.
City employees were thankful to have this recognition from city leaders and for the event altogether.
We thank our city manager, mayor, and our city council for allowing us to do this during our work time, and we really enjoyed it every year. It's a nice event, and you get to see everybody you don't see normally, so it's a fun event.
Metro 17 would like to thank all city employees for their tireless efforts and dedication to the city of Valdosta. As a part of National Community Development Week, members of the community, along with city employees, did their part in cleaning up the streets of Valdosta. Ricardo Lane was one of the earlier hotspots for cleanup, and the city plans on expanding its reach in the future. This initiative is part of the city's Love Where You Live campaign and is just one of many efforts to keep Valdosta clean. Another way the city is making an impact on the community is with the recent installation of a community board on Continental Drive. This structure will provide an area for neighborhood meetings to be posted, as well as other important announcements.
Well, I feel pretty good about it. We've been working at this for a while, we've been trying to get somebody to hear us, and finally somebody is hearing us, and we're very thankful for it. Hopefully we can just try to get everybody to get on board and see that we're trying to change the neighborhood, and it's going into a good positive direction, and maybe everybody could just get on board with that and go from there.
I am excited. I am super excited. I'm trying to hold some of that excitement down, but I can't help it. I think that it is just awesome. Coming back from Detroit and seeing this here, I'm like, this is just beautiful.
For more information, contact Neighborhood Development at 229-671-3617. The Valdosta Tree Commission and the City of Valdosta met on the campus of Valdosta State University to celebrate National Arbor Day. City officials and members of the Tree Commission planted an Appalachian red oak on the corner of Brookwood Avenue and North Patterson Street to commemorate yet another Arbor Day celebration.
If you mind if we come in and check your smoke detectors, and if you don't have any, install them and make sure y'all are safe.
Safety is the main priority of the Valdosta Fire Department, and recently, members of the VFD stepped out into the community to provide smoke alarm installation during the Sound the Alarm event. Red Cross teamed up with VFD to provide these alarms to the Valdosta community. Metro 17 would like to thank all of those who participated in making the city of Valdosta a safer place. Recently, a group of 30 students from Valdosta High School came to City Hall for Job Shadow Day. These students were selected due to their merit and got to meet department heads to learn more about what they do for the city of Valdosta. The end of the day included a mock city council meeting where the students in various departments presented agenda items for the council to decide on. We appreciate the students of Valdosta High School for coming to learn more about the city of Valdosta. Neighborhood Development's Community Development Block Grant provides living accommodations for those in need. Recently, the grant helped a longtime Valdosta resident find peace after her home was hit by a vehicle.
Well, I love this location. When you stay in a place so long, the people around you seem like family members. To me, I thank the Lord I have been saved here from 1980 up until now. I'm still here. Although it's a new place, but I'm still on this corner. Ain't nothing happened no worse than, the house being hit.
The city was able to use CDBG funding to build Miss Bonner a new home, as this grant will continue to assist others in need across the city for years to come. For more information on the Community Development Block Grant, contact Neighborhood Development at 229-671-3617. Here's what's happening in the city in the coming weeks. April 29th, Greater Lowndes Planning Commission meeting, 5:30 at 325 West Savannah Avenue. May 6th through 10th, Brown Bag Lunch Concert Series, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the lawn of the historic Lowndes County Courthouse. May 6th, Valdosta Historic Preservation Commission in the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. May 7th, Valdosta Lowndes County Zoning Board of Appeals, 2:30 at the City Hall Annex Multipurpose Room. May 7th, Valdosta City Council Work Session, 5:30 in Council Chambers. May 8th, Valdosta Lowndes County Airport Authority, 8 a.m. in the Airport Conference Room. May 9th, Valdosta City Council meeting, 5:30 in Council Chambers. May 13th, Valdosta Tree Commission meeting, 5:15 in the City Hall Annex Engineering Conference Room.
To stay informed of what's happening in the city, sign up for the weekly e-news blast at valdostacity.com/public-information. One of Main Street's biggest events of the year is the Brown Bag Lunch Concert Series. This year, it's May 6th through May 11th, every day from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on the historic Lowndes County Courthouse lawn. Eli Williams from Naturally Southern is here, and his entire band will be playing on May 8th. And we're going to give you a little sneak peek of what you're going to see. Here you go, Eli.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? We're a country southern rock band from Moultrie and Valdosta area. I'm going to perform a song for you guys that a friend of ours wrote for us. It's an original called County Road 202. And it pretty well sums up who we are as a band. I'm not going to talk too much, I'm going to just play a little music. Had a little fun last night underneath the moonlight on the dirt strip off County Road 202. A big fire and a loud radio, us country folks sure know how to get it done. There's 100 pickup trucks parked out in the woods, we're doing nothing wrong. They ain't sure up to no good. We kick it out here till the break of dawn. Put on a little loud and sing you a song about mud ties, bonfires, country music all around. Feeling 2 feet tall, bulletproof. When I'm drinking, I hear that sound. Down the south, better watch your mouth, or you better know how to stay alive. Take one sip, you'll never forget how a country boy learned to survive. My old beater up, get me anywhere, from the pavement and the city to the mud holes everywhere. We can lay down a little rubber, we can sling a little mud, old Chevy sure knows how to get it done. There's 100 pickup trucks parked out in the woods, what doing nothing wrong, they ain't sure up to no good. Gonna kick it out here till the break of dawn. So put on a little Hank Jr., we'll sing you a song about mud ties, bonfires, country music all around. Feeling 10 feet tall, bulletproof, when I'm drinking and I hear that sound. Down the south, better watch your mouth, you better know how to stay alive. You'll take one sip, you'll never forget how country gonna learn to survive. Just like old Hank Jr. taught us. Pickup trucks parked out in the woods, wasn't doing nothing wrong. They're sure up to no good. We're gonna kick it out here till the break of dawn. So put on a little naturally southern. We'll sing you a song about mud ties, bonfires, country music all around. It's 2 feet tall, bulletproof. Sound down the south, better watch your mouth, you better know how to stay alive. Take one sip, you'll never forget how country boy learn to survive. Country folks can survive. Get a song.
Hannah complained of a headache. It was a rhabdomyosarcoma. Within a few days, Hannah was in treatment because we were told that the tumor was very aggressive. St. Jude is an asset to the world. The research that is developed here is offered freely. I think it's the kind of place that could teach the world a couple of lessons about how to treat people. If those lessons could be learned, this world could be a better place.
We have one more preview for the Brown Bag Lunch concert series, and this will be from Wendy Coulson from 41 South. Tell us a little bit about 41 South.
Well, 41 South is a local band, been playing a long time, and I don't know, I guess this may be our 20th year to play the Brown Bags, and we're so happy to play with for the Main Street program, everybody coming out. We play on Friday the 10th, and really looking forward to it.
Okay.
And kind of a unique blend of music.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well, how about you give us a little sample?
All right, well, I'll do that. Like I said, 41 South's kind of a blend of music, and I am one of the guitar players. We have several others, and I sing a little bit, but I'm not the main singer. But like I said, we're going to have a little fun here today and do a little bit, give you a little sampling of what we do. This is one called I Thank You, and I'll play a little bit of it. ZZ Top did it, but the master, Isaac Hayes, wrote it. You didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. You didn't have to love me like you did, but you did, but you did. And I thank you. But you took your love to someone else. I wouldn't know what it meant to be loved to death. You make me feel like I've never felt. This is so good, I had to holler for help. And that was I Thank You. Some other things we would do is, we got one we're going to bring out that really breaking the ice on it, and it was by Joe Walsh, and a little tune called Funk 49, and we'll see what we can do out here. little sampling there. Anyway, we're gonna have a lot of fun at Brown Bag. Hope you, everybody comes out and train coming around the bend. Train coming around the bend. Well, that long black train got my baby. Mystery train coming down the line. Mystery train coming around the bend. Well, that long black train's got my baby again. Y'all come on out to the Brown Bag. We'll be playing Friday. Thank you very much.
Your zip code. Just one number different and you might have a whole other life. Different school, different job, different dreams, different problems. In America, the zip code you're born in can determine your future. The Y works to change that, with programs and services that help everyone thrive, no matter who you are or where you're from. For a better us, support your local Y today.
We just showed you a preview of the popular Brown Bag Lunch concert series. It's one of the many events that Valdosta Main Street puts on during the year. Follow Valdosta Main Street on Instagram and Facebook, and you can find out about all that downtown has to offer. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta City Without Limits. Also like our Valdosta Youth Council page. Follow us on Twitter at City of Valdosta, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.